Okay, Nick, tell me what you know about Cthulhu.
I know he was on that South Park episode, and I know I want him inside of my soul.
I don't know what South Park episode, but yes, he is.
You don't remember the South Park episode where he had him?
No.
I know we stopped watching it like 4 seasons ago, but it was an okay episode, I guess.
Okay. Welcome to Call of Cthulhu, everyone. We're going to be entering the madness now.
Cthulhu, praise thee.
Now, I know a little bit about Cthulhu. I'm not super deep into the lore. I just got started. I'm in my little starter hat. So far, I've read only 2. I started reading his complete section, or complete works.
So 1924.
And, I've read the Call of Cthulhu short story by H.P. Lovecraft. And I think like The Alchemist and The Cave.
Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memory in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license.
But yeah, actually this Call of Cthulhu is going to be more based on the board game that came out in around 81, I think.
Really?
So that's where it's still going to use the Cthulhu Mythos is what it's called, where, you know, it has all the Cthulhu stuff.
Well, yeah.
But that's going to have some more of the features and calling cards are going to be more from the tabletop game, so it may not be completely in line with everything else.
You recognize all this, Tudor? Also, Lovecraft was super nuts, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he was nuts, racist.
Whoa. Oh, starting off strong.
Oh jeez.
Ah,
shark!
It's coming right for me.
Watch out, land sharks are the most deadly of creatures.
Have you ever seen a land shark?
No, most for the
that's
jump
what
scares.
they fucking want. I guess I'll just wait for the game to tell me I'm real, because every time I move, it brings up that skip prompt, and I don't want that. It breaks the immersion.
Then stop moving.
I'm done.
Don't touch it.
Okay.
Can you open up? Can you go back into the gate?
Let's see. Also, I'm walking super slow. Sprint button? Yes, left trigger.
Huh.
I'm wondering. Oh, B for crouch.
Skyrim credits roll. God damn it, Todd Howard did it again. Son of a bitch.
Madman. Buy my fucking game. There we go. We got it out of the way.
But yeah, H.P. Lovecraft was he was aristocratic, and he was very much like and the type of things. Like he was very much he loved the older English style of writing and hated the newer Americanized style. You know, his writing was mostly done in early 1900s, kind of around. I think he started writing his first novel in high school, and that was The Cave and The Alchemist. And those were like 1908, I want to say, something like that. And he kept on writing
light it up in order to interact with it.
But he ended up passing on in like 46, I want to say, at age 46. So, I mean, he wrote for a while, but he didn't...
Oh, okay.
He was mostly a short story guy. He wasn't like a huge novelist, but he did a lot of short stories.
Oh, there's lean.
Oh, it's balanced for lean?
Yes, it is. And I can put away my lamp with Y. I wonder if there's any sorts of oil.
I'm going to go ahead and kind of shut up a little bit when it comes more about the actual stuff that I contain, because I don't want it to have...
Ooh, let's get in this boat.
Unless it
like,
actually
okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and walk away.
You don't want to approach boats that are just waiting for there. That's too easy.
Okay, I got bolt cutters. Maybe I should cut the bolts.
Are you sure? That seems like a pretty bold assumption.
I'm gonna go beyond. Oh, it worked!
You bastard.
I'm a mad scientist genius.
Ooh.
Fate inescapably draws you on.
Ooh.
Cthulhu.
Can you pause for a second? Let's turn off the sound some.
Okay. Is Cthulhu just straight up talking to me? I'm important enough for the, like, god of chaos or whatever he is?
Well, Cthulhu actually is known for talking in dreams. He's the sleeping ancient one.
So this is probably all a dream then, is what you're saying. He doesn't like the sharks.
I worked hard, long, all day in the kitchen to make these sharks for you, and he's just not appreciative.
You have been chosen.
Fucking sweet. I guess I'll just run just a
Just a good
Speed
jogging.
up. Anything interesting? Nope. Okay. Open sesame. And then I wake up. Or not. Yeah!
Everything has already
Is that me?
been witnessed.
Okay, everyone has no eyes and mouths and they don't even need a screen.
Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh, Nick,
Is this just straight up? No, that's like the head cultist or
you
something.
killed Cthulhu. Congratulations. Oh no, he got you.
It's okay, I got a good shot in.
Or he got not
He'll
you.
go down after he bleeds out. Oh, that wasn't even me.
Please. I don't want to become a Squidman kid.
It was a dream.
Yeah.
Sweet, I can waste myself away with more alcohol.
Drink more. That's the
Oh,
only thing that's proper
I
of
have
a man of
lighter.
your time.
Select consult diary. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of the empty bottles. But this place is mine, for the moment.
But yeah, one of the comments today of Lovecraft's works is a lot of times he had a very much a scientist guy who didn't believe in no fairy craft or God or anything else like that. He was a strong atheist. And it was
Natural
always those
science,
guys who were dealing with
linguistics,
crazy
archaeology.
Cthulhu things going on.
So Lovecraft was like, yeah, let's get the actual scientists and throw them into bullshit situation.
Lost potential.
Yeah, although he also viewed
Holding
himself
your
as
position,
super scientist
obeying
and
orders.
elevated men of society.
That isn't courage.
He also loved star stuff,
Star stuff is neat.
which is why a lot of
I wonder
his
why I
Cthulhu
still
Mythos
take
is stars.
Yes, the alcohol sleeping drug combination is
What is it? The Ludium
it's a
is what they used to
strong
call
one.
it.
I thought that was like
Lundium.
crack or something. Oh god,
That was
I can't
for
remember
pain.
what it is. Opium.
Opi-
I'm pretty sure, right?
I thought that was a combination of opium and a couple other things. Have a drink.
No,
Been a while since I
Nick, you're a
jotted
man
down
of the
something
times, and
about
you need to have a drink.
no, I've changed, TJ.
You'll never change.
I'll change my ways, I swear.
You can't fight what's inside.
The
And what's
well, I'm technically I'm inside this character right now.
Okay, so the
Take
doctor-
that as you will. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I hear again the voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface unfathomable in ancient depths. What nameless creature is called?
Okay, it's probably Dagon. Okay, can you pause for a sec? Make sure we're recording.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, we're still here, people.
She keeps trying to rip me apart from reality.
I'm always
What's in the
paranoid.
box?
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
For me, Mr. Pierce. Let's see, so that case was apparently closed, and what's in there? Nothing important.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
So I'm not a top man.
Uh,
Anything else? I think, oh,
Oh, radio. That newfangled rock and roll will never take off, says I.
newfangled thing called jazz.
Well, it's not right, I tell you. The old ways had it best.
Yeah, old school
listening.
telephone.
Only big band for me.
Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth
None other.
Agency.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire
What?
has destroyed some of our
Goddamn Cthulhu cultists destroying
that
my
right?
fires.
I'm still
Destroying
Destroying
all
my
these fires.
documents with fires.
I like the first one better.
Stop attempting to stop my arson. Wow. Whoa, wait, straight into the screen?
Okay, let's see what you're working with right now.
Okay.
Investigation.
So I got CP, character points, I guess. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving the skill increases your chance of understanding past events by analyzing crime scene or an object or and of picking locks.
So that's piecing it all together.
Okay. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Probably important for our Cthulhu game. Oh, look at my character on the left. There he is. What a handsome, dashing man. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts. Okay, so I'll be able to identify stuff. And expressing your knowledge of the myth. Psychology, knowledge of human behavior, increases chance of understanding motivations of a person. Spot hidden. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving the skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game.
Does that mean it's not selectable, or you just have to look really closely and like, oh, this is something?
Eloquence. Ability to influence those by talking. That seems like it would be a good starter thing since we're not going to get into the Cthulhu.
Well, I don't know if we can really talk to Cthulhu and be like, Cthulhu, you're going to need to clean up your act.
We should definitely put points into occultism at some point, but it seems
I like investigation. I think is going to be the best thing right now, and eloquence.
I think I'll put my first points into eloquence just because I'm going to be dealing with people to start off, and because we're not going to get straight into the Cthulhu's mess. But we'll take a look.
We're a shitty doctor.
Medical knowledge represents improving this increases your chance of determining the dosage of the drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Is there going to be a drug system and I could just overdose somehow?
I imagine that's just going to be your healing and that's going to be your fighting right there.
And chooses your chance of forcing doors. So, okay, not punching. Oh, no, there it is. Using violence.
During interactive discussions. Okay, so that's just ability to use fists.
Okay, so this is not going to be a combat simulator. It's the dialogue is going to say punch him, and then I'll punch him.
Okay, so let's throw some into eloquence now. Eloquence.
Okay, so it's 40%, 0%, 0%, 40%.
It's just based off the 2 out of 5. It's all based off.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I'd get more than 5%, but.
Oh, because you only put 1 in.
Oh, okay.
So you can put partial
3
points
before
in.
next level. Well, I'd like to actually bump it up to the next level then.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're professional.
Okay. So I have 4 more points. Should we save
Investigation
it
up to 4 since we're a private eye.
But I need
6.
I need
Shit.
6. Should I
And
save
what
it for
about
now then?
elegance?
It does seem to be a percentage.
Let's go ahead and hold on to these points and then
Yeah.
put investigation up to 4 because I think private eye should be like very good. We're already professional at other stuff.
It's in the center.
Indeed.
Okay. So for now, I'm a little better at talking. So
We do well with talk sometimes.
I'm hitting start. Oh, do I have to
Validate
put it all
with-
in? I am.
Okay, you do.
Okay, so it looks like
do
I
it
do.
in investigation.
Yeah. All right, and then we'll bump that up to 6. And then since occultism is so low, I think I'll maybe start heading that way a little bit.
After
I
we
don't
do
know.
4, yeah.
I don't know. We'll
Play by ear.
We'll
see
think
what-
it over a little bit more. But yes, I am somewhat eloquent.
Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive
No.
Yeah. What?
No,
Yes.
no sensitive stuff.
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new
You're not
cases.
doing enough work.
Work is
There's
scarce.
no work.
But I thought you worked in
You
Boston.
know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative
Yeah.
work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
Ah.
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
That seems like a bad idea to hang up on your
I'm coming.
employer.
Well, to be fair, she was being
Okay,
pissy.
there's also someone at the front door. It seems like you could explain there's someone at the front door and then hang up. Whatever.
I thought it was you at the front door.
Okay, is that my psychiatrist or doctor or whatever?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You didn't even come here for 5 seconds.
Wow. Fucking fastball
You're free
judge.
to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Not a clue. Get out of
Stephen
my...
Webster, industrial.
Okay, I totally know. Get out.
All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Oh, here's where those sweet eloquence skills work.
It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Time to get my
little
Cthulhu
girl,
on.
She is dead.
You did it. You're the
Even
crook.
You must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
Do you know of a
Police
painter,
accuse her
Nick?
of killing her family. They all
I don't.
died in a fire.
I'm ineloquent.
Sarah,
Oh.
her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
I mean, we don't really
Find
know
out
that.
the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie.
What's that pain you
She
have
would
in your arm,
never
buddy?
have done such a thing.
But if you
Seems
have
like it looks a little Cthulhu-ish.
I've brought all that I have. Look,
Is it just the
I want you
painting?
to look carefully at this painting.
Well, then why'd you put it
Tell
over
me all
there?
the assumptions that come to mind.
Oh, should I put my points into occultism?
No, Nick, we're a man of science.
Okay. We already have an occult thing.
What am I supposed to find?
Wow,
Tell
the
me-
talking.
Tell me if this is the work of madness.
Yeah, after this we may want to mess with the settings, see if we
or
can't
if,
make it look a
on the
little better.
contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
Look at it,
That's
Nick.
all you've got?
And then I just flip out and punch
I
him.
placed a file on your desk. It contains
No, you
everything
didn't.
I have on the affair.
Apparently he did. Let's see. Oh,
Nobody
open
places
our
files on my
notebook.
desk and slams the desk.
All right, the doctor can no longer need my. Yeah, okay. By my treatment, strange picture. Okay, here's where it is. Painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death was sent to her father. Convinced that she is the sinner, he brought me so I can examine it. Stephen Webster. I must examine the documents in order to know more about the case.
Okay,
All right.
go ahead and bring up the
A
settings. and see if we-
warehouse on
oh.
Darkwater.
It seems like it'd be better to
Sketches
know.
of the Hawkins
Yeah.
family. Rather thin.
Shipping label of some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater.
That sounds like a next stop.
The police report says the fire started in the dining room and claims that the whole family. Wait, what? Started in the dining room and claimed. Okay, not an S, D. The whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. The police are in with Cthulhu, TJ. A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. Ooh. They live in a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. So there is a grandson involved somewhere in here. Let's see.
Well, it's kind of interesting. Based on the mental frailty, I know hysteria was a common, doctor thing that was diagnosed with women around that time period. They used it for a lot of blaming of mental issues and other stuff.
It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Okay, so here's.
What
So there's warehouse. So I
about
guess.
our mental fragility?
Yeah. Something's
Or
not
wait,
right
does
with
that
the
say
store.
investigation? Something's not right with the story? Or
Unlocked
we should
answer-
probably try to do more things with the things that we're strong with. So investigation, maybe.
Okay, so investigation professional. Yeah, it straight up says I'm a professional there, but this says unlocked answer.
Then I guess we shouldn't take the pain lightly if you want to, since we already unlocked it.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home.
Sure.
The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Okay, good. It
Okay,
didn't
then
cancel out
something's
the
not right
other
with the
options.
story.
So yeah.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay.
What about her mental fragility?
Yeah. I guess we'll just
You
keep
must
on
tell me
going.
if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No.
Ah.
Sarah had visions.
So she
Everyone
was
knew
also
that.
chosen by our Lord
She
and Savior
never heard a
Cthulhu.
fly. She only thought she saw things.
It did say that artists
Saw
and people who are more artistic in nature are more affected.
I never
By
knew
the
what she
visions.
meant by that.
You
My
know, there's
daughter
some
was
people
an
who can
enigmatic
see
figure, Mr.
or
Pierce.
sound as color.
You must find out the truth about her life.
I do remember. I can't remember
And
what it's called
death.
though.
It was very neat sounding. Okay, so I guess we'll do this.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where
Is it in the Bermuda
It's a
Triangle?
small, remote island off the
No.
coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter.
So did
Mr.
Lovecraft
Pierce.
write in?
must uncover.
Was the setting in like America, or is that just kind of how?
He was an American,
sender's label.
and
Okay.
he
Where-
tended
Yeah.
to definitely romanticize
That's right.
English
It came
and
with Sarah's last
um,
painting.
And you
British
think your
culture.
daughter could have been the sender.
but
That is what you must
Call of
find
Cthulhu,
out.
I know at least was
Go to
centered
Darkwater.
or reached
Find
at least the
Warehouse
character was
36.
centered in America, but
Okay.
he did travel to different places. What's about Warehouse?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right.
Okay,
It
I
came
think that's
with
literally what
Sarah's
I just
last
said.
painting.
And you think your
Eh,
daughter...
fair enough
could have
to
is
just
what
flesh
you
out, make
go
sure
to
that we have
Doc.
everything.
Okay. It was still highlighted with like white, so I was kind of
I was hoping
off.
there'd be something else new, but
So
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I see it.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Just slam the
Quiet
table and
down.
start accusing him like in
I'm on your side.
oh god, what was it?
L.A.
That's
Noir.
something-
L.A. Noir.
An
Your
artist
daughter's a
died,
whore.
her family in a
She
house.
went out every night
Your
and
only
slept
clue
with you. Didn't she?
You were jealous of her supple body, you twisted freak.
Sent from Darkwater right
Yeah.
My lord.
No,
Correct.
sorry about that. Sometimes
And
just
the
gotta shake
rumors
the tree
about
to see
her
what falls out.
Shake the tree.
which you don't totally deny.
You don't want to be shaken.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right.
Sweet.
I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Ah, yes.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Probably that guy.
Can you pause for a second?
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. I used to be an avid reader.
I thought it was that one.
Actually, can you pause for a second again? I need to go restroom.
Ah, Jesus. Okay. Back in. Cheetah keeps on trying to rip me out, but I'm here for the long haul.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century.
Whales and
Seems
sharks.
to have been shown
Land
since then.
sharks.
It all comes back to Wales.
It all comes back to the land sharks. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century. Anything significant happen around there? I'm trying to think.
14th century, I guess that'd be the start of more shipping and international.
Also the Renaissance, yeah.
trading.
Um,
The period. What period was Enlightenment and everything else like that? Because I know that's when the Crusades were happening, right?
Crusades happened all the time.
I know, but I'm trying to think of, was it the Second Crusade or something like that? It happened to maybe I'm thinking of the 13th century. It was kind of around that time period.
Okay.
But that was more of a shipping. That's when they first started doing the more nautical stuff.
That effect looks slightly weird. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their guards were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea god or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.